Right, apologies if you can hear a whirring noise. That's my laptop charging. Can't just plug it into the wall, you know, not in a truck. There's a lovely character on YouTube. This is on the video Another False Flag Attack in Westminster, which, by the way, guys, is soaring towards 3,000 views. I did it a few weeks ago. But I'll tell you when I did it. Published on 14th August, there you go. But just Google Another False Flag Attack in Westminster, if you haven't seen it. Or search, rather, on the channel. I'm sure you'll have taken the comments down by then. So I said that the London Bridge was only a couple of miles from Canary Wharf. Apparently 6, according to this guy. His tag, as usual, no photo and a completely false name, because they're all cowards. But his screen avatar, as it were, is Win N Bick. So WIN space N space BIK. Don't know where that comes from. And apparently he's a manager or an office worker for the NHS, and was very proud to tell me he earns £45,000 a year. He also said I must earn more than him because I had an answer for everything. This gives you an idea of the mentality level we're dealing with here. So obviously, slap on the wrist there, Paul, got your geography wrong. But he became obsessed with this underpass I mentioned, which I drove into. Now, to be honest, really, the best way I could describe it was one of these places you see where the trucks go under to deliver. It looked like it had maybe bits for department stores, underground bits for department stores, you know. I thought underpass seemed suitable. I don't know if that's the way I was supposed to go, but there was all roadworks and everything. That was the only way I could figure out in the truck how to do it. So let's have a listen to some of his delightful comments, shall we? Apparently that's more than a few minutes away. I mean, I did say that they had flashing lights and a big sort of armoured type vehicle, didn't I? Which I think most people would get out of the way of pretty quickly. You didn't address my question about the underpass. He's obsessed with it. Believe me, if the emergency services were part of any false flag, they would be RVPing in East 14. They wouldn't be RVPing in East 14 when the target is SW1. Now, I can only assume RVPing means some sort of incident control or gathering point. I'm not familiar with ambulance lingo. But do bear in mind this guy earns £45,000. He works somewhere in central-ish London for the ambulance service in an office, apparently. Because I did question whether he was a paramedic given his quaint bedside manner. I've worked in London ambulance for years, and we wouldn't be putting an RVP in East 14, that's for sure, for an incident in Westminster. Again, where is this underpass? This is when he starts the insults. Still waiting for this underpass, lazy eye. Now I can honestly, this is this eye here. This is when I think I had a stroke a few years ago, but I never went to the doctor, so but later on I got this tremendous shooting pain down my arm and stuff, and well, it went away after that, I think. Something else happened, then it went away. So I said I'd make a YouTube video about my latest troller. Do whatever you like, lazy eye. You still haven't named the underpass, because it's made up. I've not admitted to any false flags, I'm simply saying that in the case of any incident, the crews need to RVP away from the scene. They wouldn't be doing that 6 miles away. Oh, this is fucking boring. I get it that your eye causes problems seeing things, but at least have a look at a map before you make yourself look daft here. So he's calling me a liar as well, basically. We're throwing two insults in now. To which I wondered why they'd sort of gathered together 4 hours before the event actually happened. Gosh, you are thick, aren't you? Love him. You're the one stating the ad crew's waiting to respond, not me. I'm not going to watch the video again, guys. I fucking made it. I said something about loads of coppers waiting round. I don't recall saying waiting to respond to an incident, but I might have done. I don't know. He does another bit about logistics. I still see you haven't named the underpass at Canary Wharf, perhaps because there is no such place, eh? Oh, for fuck's sake. All I can say is I was doing a house delivery, so... And there was bank buildings around me. Oh. This is when I asked about his bedside manner. Who said I worked as a paramedic? They have control rooms, you know. Still wondering where this underpass in Canary Wharf is. Or is it just perhaps a lie you've told to pull in gullible sorts? Now do tell me if you think I'm lying, guys. Well, that's when he says he thinks I earn more than him, obviously, because I have an answer for everything. I thought it was a very interesting philosophy. If someone's quite quick, you know, that they must earn loads of money. Which I assume he's trying to say that there, you know. So I said, what an interesting philosophy. Almost as interesting as your views. So am I getting the name of this underpass or not? Oh, hang on, there's more. There's more. He's replied again. I put, it's quite strange you throw abuse at me all afternoon and then expect me to answer your questions. This has just come in now. You're making allegations in a video. I'm simply questioning the validity of them with the realities of emergency vehicles dispatch protocols. I don't think it really counts as dispatch when they were waiting for a terrorist attack they knew was going to happen. Terrorist attack. You don't like that as it doesn't suit your agenda and won't answer the one thing that would at least give your argument a bit of credence. I'm guessing the word underpass is coming here. You've made a silly statement on a video to suck in gullible sorts. Now you crying because you know you've lied. Am I? He didn't mention the word underpass. I thought that was coming. So these are all on the false flag video, guys. I don't know. When this goes up, you'll probably delete them. He did say I could do one. See, he's just said about the crying bit, because my last reply was, it's quite strange you throw abuse at me all afternoon and then expect me to answer your questions. Perhaps I should go and have a cry like the police in Abilis and report you, but somehow I think I'd find out you were protected, even if I could be bothered. You don't have many friends, do you? So, he's just your base fucking asshole troller, basically. He never answers questions, just changes the subject all the time. And he's obsessed with underpasses. Well, what can you say? You hear about these guys on the news, don't you, that like having sex with pavements? Incredible. You don't like that as it doesn't suit your agenda. Do underpasses have names? I don't know. So I wasn't really paying fucking attention, to be honest. I was looking for my drop point, given I was only about a mile away. Sat nav doesn't always land you at the door, you know. Oh no, I need that for the title, so I could put his name right. Right, thanks guys. It's been educational.